Oh, coordination, you guys. Alright. Hey guys, Courtney Mermaid here, and the guest star today is my bird Tinkerbell. Alfie's around somewhere. But I don't get to spend a lot of time with her because I work. So, yeah, so I figured she'd come hang out with us for a little bit. It's actually her bedtime now, but I'll wake her up a little bit, a little bit later tomorrow. There's also a reason that pirates wear eye patches. If you've ever had a bird, you'll know. This is also as loud as I can talk. Oh, hang on. Apparently I'm talking twice in the background. I've done something to my throat, but I don't know what. I'm not sick, but the bone that sits in here is causing me problems swallowing. And it's really good times. And it hurts a lot all up in here. So I'm going for an ultrasound, and hopefully they can fix it. But for now, I sound like I'm dying. It's quite good. It's awesome. So I know none of that's mermaid related, but yes, I was eating mac and cheese. It's over there. We got home kind of late, so. I also have to do that every time I swallow, so if you're wondering what's going on, it's just bad news. I might also pull on my neck a little bit, so I apologize in advance if that weirds any of you out. I'm sorry. It's just, this mermaid is just dealing with some, yes, I'm dealing with some things. I am cool, yeah, so happy Tail Talk Tuesday, everybody. I see we got a couple of people already kicking around my chat. Tony, Sylvester, Snoopy, JK Productions, welcome, welcome. Oh, excuse me, Xavier Martinez, welcome. Oh, cool. Sweetheart Herrera, welcome, welcome. Oh, and somebody wants cuddles, so little birdie butt. But yeah, so it's actually been a pretty cool week. I've got a lot of stuff mermaid related going on this week. I'm actually, it's Burnaby's 125th. Wow. I'm going to be like this because I just don't really feel very good. But I didn't want to cancel on you guys because I cancel on you guys so much. It's really bad. It's Burnaby's 125th anniversary, so I'm going to be appearing as a mermaid at one of the pools in Burnaby to hang out with some kids and to celebrate. Yeah, it's very exciting. And what else is new? I have a listing up, yes, I do, for a custom-sized printed fabric tail like that one with the Luna monofin right now. I have that up on my website. I also posted a thing on Instagram. I'm looking for 3 Vancouver mermaids. I've already found 1, possibly 2, but I'm waiting to hear back. There's 2 girls I'm waiting to hear back from. And super excited about the one girl who confirmed. I'm so pumped because I'm kind of like a fan, and I was super excited when she said that she would do it. So I'm not going to say anything more about who and what and where until I get the page together and give those ladies their information. But basically what I'm doing is I'll be making these 3 tails at cost and giving these ladies discounts from my store that they can give out to people as well. So there's some finer details I have to work out, but it's all coming together. But anyways, yeah, I have a tail like this, but custom colors. So that's the style with the Luna fin, this one here. I do have 1 listing for that, and I have still the purple, the other one, which is, oh, did you just poop on Mommy? That's not very nice. That's not very ladylike. I also still have that tail available on the site as well. I know you pooed on me. I know. I know. You're disgusting. You were disgusting. But I love you. And I kind of wish I could spend more time with you, which is why you're out here today. Yeah. So there's that. I've also ordered all of my merch off of my store. Like the leggings and stuff, like, I'm wearing them already. But I've made 3 new colors. Red to orange, green to blue, and kind of like a purpley pink, purple to pink kind of colors. And I also have a Halloween, sorry, this really hurts. A Halloween themed one done, which is like purple to orange, which I'm really excited about. Anyways, so that's up there. I also have hats, a hat, tank top, sweatshirt, and a t-shirt, and I wanted to get those ones just to make sure that I have like a good base, and then I'll make other designs and stuff as I go through it. But I just wanted to have like the Vancouver Mermaid base like set out. So just give me 1 second, guys. They've also added a new feature on the chat where I can hit Alt and I can block and remove people pretty quick. So I'm kind of excited about that. Okay. Yeah, poop blooper. Yeah, Sylvester, it's totally true. Hey, FD, welcome, welcome. It wasn't the same without you. It was really sad. Tony, in my journaling class this week, I have to write down things I'm grateful for every day. Today's entry. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. That's really sweet. Thank you for saying that. That means I am actually tearing up a little bit. That means a lot to me, you guys. I do this for you and because I just love to interact with you guys so much, and that is just the sweetest. I'm totally crying. I'm fine. It's been a really hard couple of days because this has been going on for a couple of days now, and it's just like, and my bird has possibly a liver disease, and it's been a tough couple of days. So don't flirt with me, sweetie. You can't do that. Anyways, that's really sweet. Mermaid Devi. Hi. Oh, I love it. JK. Ooh, green to blue matches my tail. Might have to get. Totally. Also, though, if you're looking to get something specifically colored, it is gonna happen. I am planning on doing a listing where if you have a tail and you want matching leggings, and if you want matching leggings, that I can actually design you matching leggings for your tail. So there is going to be a listing up for that eventually. It's gonna happen. Bear with me. I got everything else up eventually, didn't I? Sweetheart Herrera, what's the 3 mermaids you need for testers? Well, it's that. I also just wanted to sponsor a couple of girls who, I'm looking for people who maybe are looking to try a different tail, try something new, or they don't have a tail they're totally happy with yet. They want something super custom, because I'm going to be doing them custom colors for these 3 girls. I'm also looking for local girls, sort of my Vancouver mermaids, if you will, to see how that goes. But it's also just to kind of get the word out there, because I'm not super known. Like, I'm known as a tail maker for myself. The tails that I've made to sell have been very, like, private commissions, pretty much, where it's been like a parent who's wanted tails for their kid, or there's been a couple of other ones around too. So I'm not super known as being like the tail maker, the girl, but I think that my tails have a lot to offer, because as far as fabric tails go, like, the scales show up, like the pattern shows up really well, the texture looks good, they're not see-through, like, at all, and I'm not even kidding you. You can look at all my footage, it's not doctored. You cannot see the black booty shorts I'm wearing, even on the almost white. Like, even my Luna monofin with that bright blue, even that doesn't show through. So I really like that. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Have any of you experienced this before? Just, like, totally on a side, I see there's 9 of you right now. Have any of you ever, 10 of you, experienced where you get something stuck and you can feel it crack when you move your throat back and forth? No, all the doctors think I'm nuts. They're like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. And I'm like, there is something going on in here. Help. I'm so frustrated. You have no idea. Like, this has just been the most frustrating 3 days ever. Anyways, I'm trying not to think about it. But every so often when I swallow, it really hurts. So that was that. Oops, daisy. So I see the pause doesn't really help with the, like, the jumping of the thing here. Okay. Mermaid Whims. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so glad to see you. Aw, thank you for joining us. Aw, jeez. Mermaid Debbie, I love your streams. I love your tails. Love your channel. Love everything. Thanks. Aw, you guys, I really needed this today. I'm just like, oh, man. It's just been a day. What do you want? What is it? No. There's nothing. There's nothing. No. Oh, no! Oh, Burb. Oh, thanks, Snoopy. Oh, your skills are awesome in those videos of you swimming. Thank you. That latest video that's up of me swimming it has a filter on it just because the day that we went, there were so many people. Actually, you can't see them. Like Kim, Mermaid Kim, who came swimming with me, did an amazing job. But she, I don't think I gave her credit in the... Oh my god, what a terrible friend I am. Okay, well, I don't win friendship of the friend of the year. It's not my thing, right? But she did a really good job. But yes, there's a filter on it just because the water was really grainy and like murky, so I put a little filter on it, and I think it helped bring it out. But honestly, that tail does really stand out in the water. It's ridiculous. And all my photos and stuff, it's just my underwater camera only shoots at 720, and it's getting old. It's time for a new underwater camera, that's all. Oh, hey, Pearson Report. Hey, Mom. How's it going? See? The birds saying hi. Victoria Mermaid. Courtney Mermaid. I love you and thank you for subscribing to me. I was so happy. Aw. Welcome, guys. I always want to check out what you guys are up to. So I really enjoy seeing other people's channels and startups and stuff. So now everyone's saying hi to my mom. Hey, Martin. Thank you for stopping by. Victoria Mermaid. My battery is at 4%. Oh my gosh. I can never let my phone get that low. I always get so, like, paranoid that somehow something really major is going to happen and I'm not going to have my phone. Bird, why don't you want to sit with me, Bird? She's like, no, peace out. Oh. Okay, where did I get to? JK. Off topic, but did you like my last episode? Is your last episode up? I feel kind of silly if it is. I haven't seen it. Hang on. Let me make sure I've got the bell. Oh, wait, there's a way for me to get to you from here. Guys, I follow a lot of people. I don't always get notifications for everybody. And this is a wonderful thing. Like, the way that YouTube works, the more often that you post... Oh, God. The more often that you upload videos, the more likely it is that people that follow you are going to see it if they don't have that bell notification hit. So I'm sorry, JK, I haven't seen your latest one. Go to channel. I'm going to fix this right now. See? I don't have the bell selected. That's what Hey, you're up to 30 subscribers. Way to go. There. Okay. Oh, no. Where didn't it go? Yes, send me the notifications for this channel. There we go. Okay. How do you know the little bell is turned on? It's because it has the little lines. Okay, so after this, I will have to catch up on your videos because I haven't seen it. That's just so obnoxious. It's like YouTube, why? What makes you think I would subscribe to somebody and then not want to watch their content? I just feel like YouTube's just got its head up its butt sometimes. I'm sure, like, go ahead and flag my video for that one, but it's so true. Because there was a big YouTuber who I follow, who was it? Oh, have you ever watched Gone to the Snow Dogs? Guys, if you are dog people, even at all, even a little bit, Gone to the Snow Dogs is the best thing that's ever happened to YouTube for dogs. It's my favorite. It's so good. But apparently one of their... I'm like, oh, guess they didn't post a video today. Oh, well. No, they did. They did. None of their subscribers got notified about it. I was like, oh. Okay, well, at least it's not... at least it's not only me. Sorry, guys. Let's give me 1 second. My nose is going and my throat hurts. And boy, I'm glamorous today. Oh, well. I'm having a human day, guys. That's what it is. I can't always be my mermaid self. Bird, what? Oh, my God. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Burb. Urban Bourbon, come here. Come here. Come on, you can't always play with that thing. You can't always play with that thing. How come? How come, Burb? How come, Burb? What time is it in Vancouver? It is 8:14 p.m. My adorable puff? Did you just call Tinkerbell a puff? I think that's the greatest thing. Eric's playing basketball right now, so but he knows he's awesome. I tell him all the time that he's awesome. Burb is 8 years old. And Burb could possibly live to be 20 years old if Burb gets healthy again, because you guys have no idea how much this bird means to me. It's ridiculous. Okay, hang on. Sweetheart Herrera, please show us, if accessible within reach, the fabric you used for making the tail. How thick is it? Where to buy? Okay, I can actually send you the link. If you just hold that thought. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way. Oh my gosh. You're so snuggly. Oh, I love you so much. There's my birdie. This is my birdie. Okay, so I'm going to give you the whole page because some people like to use different colors. Ow. So the link I'm going to post is spandexworld.com. And the type of fabric that I use is called Spacer. It is a polyester spandex fabric. It is, how thick was it? I can't remember. There's a couple of different kinds. I've used 2 different kinds. I've used a 2-way stretch and a 4-way stretch. These are all 4-way stretch. My older tails, and I'm trying to think of which was the last tail that had, I think that tail fail might be the last one done with the 2-way stretch. But there isn't a significant difference between the 2-way and the 4-way. Honestly, when you add in like dorsal fins and stuff, it's not a really big difference. So the one that is a 4-way stretch Spacer white, it's $18 a yard. And it is, there's feathers flying everywhere. This is US dollars, though, if I'm not mistaken. They're in New York. What site do I use for the screen printing? The screen printing I actually have done locally, but there are sites that I've seen you would have to look them up to see specifically. This is a thicker fabric, though. This fabric is really hard to find anywhere else, and their shipments are kind of dodgy, which is why I only take orders one at a time, because I can't. Plus, it costs me so much to get this stuff here. Oh my god, you guys have no idea. This fabric, to get it, like what it costs me in like customs fees and all that crap, it's ridiculous. But it's my favorite fabric for this, though. So, and hang on, I think I'm getting some questions that I'm missing. Get well soon, bird puff. Yeah, get well soon, my bird puff. When did you start liking mermaids? How did my story start? Oh my god, Mom, do you want to get in on that one if you're still there? Basically, when I was a little girl, my mom used to take me to the pool, the Holiday Inn, back when they used to let just random people, like, come in. You'd pay to go in, obviously, and we would use the pool, and she'd take me swimming all the time, even when she didn't want to go. And we would pretend that we were just, dolphins or something. It didn't really start off as mermaids. It started off as whales and dolphins, and she would teach me how to do. I could never do it without touching the bottom. But we would just swim, and she taught me everything that I know about mermaids, like my proper like whale dive, proper dolphin kick. My handstands and like the handstand spin around that I do, I can't really do it much anymore because of all that garbage. I'm building my way back up again. I can get my tail up now to just be able to do it properly. But yeah, that's kind of how it started. Splash was a huge inspiration for me. So is The Little Mermaid. And then I said to my mom, I was like, Mom, how do I make a tail? How can we make a tail? And she took me to the public library downtown, where we got out, there were a bunch of books about different mermaids and like history and different films and stuff, and Miranda, that mermaid named Miranda. There was this beautiful picture of her with the baby, and she's sitting, and she's got like the tail like wrapped around the rock. It's really beautiful. And I saw that, and then that just kind of solidified it in my mind. I was like, okay, we're doing this. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a tail if it kills me. Then my very first tail Mom helped me make. It was actually made out of fabric from a dress that I wore once to a piano recital when I was just like a little kid. You are so good right now. I know it's way past your bedtime, but I love you. And yeah, we just literally cut part of it out. She sewed it back up. I bought flippers and stopped flirting with me. And the rest is pretty much history. So thank you, Mom. This is all your fault. All this is on you. Okay. Thank you for all the good thoughts for my burb. I appreciate it, because I honestly don't know what I'll do without my little floof. This isn't poop. This is a feather, by the way. It's one of her little down feathers. But yeah, the screen printing, I think Mer Network, somebody has it posted somewhere. There's a company that does it, the screen printing, for the thing. I still hand paint my own tails. I've just taken a little bit of a break because I have a lot on the go, and it can be really hard to keep up with all of it sometimes. Hey, hi, yo, she's printing my face, you guys. Oh my god. Damn it, and she stops. Sweetheart Herrera, what do my parents, friends, and coworkers think about my passion about being a mermaid? I never really give people room to think that what I do is, like, stupid or anything. I just usually, this is what I do, this is how I do it, this is how long I've been doing it. What's up? You know, so I don't really ever come at people and be like, oh, like, this is what I do, and I'm not, like, you have to kind of, you're swimming around in a mermaid tail, you kind of have to be just, like, out there with it. You can't just, you know, otherwise people will take advantage of that, and then sort of poo-poo all over your little parade, so, but, I don't know, I know Eric confessed to me, originally that when I first started doing this, when we first started, dating, because I started dating him at the time I started doing all of this, he confessed, he's like, I thought it was a little weird. But then he's like, seeing what you've turned it into, now I'm on board. I'm like, okay, good, because it's on, man. Oh, sorry, my neck is really killing me, guys. Okay. Yeah, my coworkers, I was introduced at, not my current job, but my previous job, as the first ever non-human at the Christmas party that had been hired at the company, and I was like, before they said who I was, they were like, oh, and here's the first non-human that we've ever, I'm like, oh. Seriously? What scared you? You're okay. You're okay, lovebird. Yeah, so no, my coworkers, if they do, like, I'm a pretty, like, tall, imposing kind of person anyways, so if they do think anything negative about me, no. That better be you, bro. Nobody's ever said anything, so. You are such a goofball. I love you so much. Okay, sorry. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, come here. Okay, there you go. Now the zoo is complete here. Are you happy? Did you see everybody? No, he's camera shy now. He's like, I don't want to see anybody now. Okay. Snoopy, can you add different fins on the tails? I'm not sure what you mean by different fins, if I can use different fins, or if I can add different fins. For these ones are not going to get extra fins on them. I can do it as part of the texture, but I'm not going to do extra fins on these tails. Because the Luna is quite heavy, heavy's not the right word. It's like it's flowier. So you don't want to find yourself adding a bunch of unnecessary drag, when in reality I think the tails look pretty cool on their own without a bunch of extra fins anyways. You scared the bird away. He's terrified of her, by the way. Alfie is scared like witless. It's pretty fun. Oh, she's like, I want to go beddy, mommy. Okay, Sweetheart Herrera, what would be a perfect ideal mermaid tail for you? Please describe that. I am so beyond not even kidding when I tell you that the Luna Monofin, and this is not because they've given me a discount code and you should all go buy it. This is my honest to Zeus truth opinion. I have never had such an authentically comfortable, fun experience in a mermaid tail as I've had in that one. So this is probably my favorite, most ideal mermaid tail thus far. The Luna Monofin makes me feel so good in the water, and I don't cramp. And as somebody who deals with, like, this isn't all that I deal with. Like, I deal with this, I've got neck and shoulder, like, upper back issues, I've got, like, pelvis issues, knee issues, my toes cramp. Like, I've got a lot of, like, chronic crap that I just deal with on a regular basis, and stuff that is just always, I pretty much feel like a 90-year-old woman. Like, I wake up in the morning and everything cracks. And I'm only 30, damn it. Like, come on. But it is my ideal experience. So, yeah, it's a really, 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 really good tail. That's all I have to say. Okay, and also, have I considered making a mermaid calendar? I haven't, because I don't really know, like, I would feel kind of weird, like, here, have a calendar with pictures of me. I don't know, like, maybe if I can get all of my girls, my new Vancouver mermaids that have hooked up with tails, and do a calendar of, like, all of us, so it's not just me, I guess. I don't know. It could be weird. It could be good. Who knows? Okay. Thanks, FD. You're so good at this. I never have to tell you to do anything. You just do all the things. Makes me so happy. Okay, okay, my mermaid accessories. Okay, so back here we have some hair clippies and random hair stuff. I do have a top kicking around here somewhere. I have a lot of mermaid stuff. I'll do a collection video and I'll show you all the things. As far as accessories go, they're not really, like, super accessible. I'll do a video. I'll do another video. I have a lot of videos that I have to get. This is skipping a little bit, so hopefully it's not my internet. Am I still there? I can't tell. Hopefully I am. Okay. Oh, I think I'm almost caught up. Alfie! Pet Talk Tuesday. Well, you know, I have a channel for these two delinquents, and a website and stuff. And I'm thinking of of doing a live stream over there too, so that might happen. Except for, like, I don't really know what I would talk. Like, people ask me a lot of questions about her, the bird, and not so many questions about him, because, I mean, dogs are, like, so much more self-explanatory, and birds are just so darn complicated. I've never had a pet that scares me so much to break as my bird, honestly. Hey, Noodles! Welcome to the chat! Oh, yeah. Like, real fish. Okay, so Snoopy, yeah. So for these ones, I won't add any extra fins. These ones, I may, down the road, have an option where I choose to do. I just want to keep, because I go for more of, like, this is going to sound really abstract. I'm not crazy. This is just, like, how I think a little bit differently than everybody else. But when I'm swimming in a mermaid tail, like, yes, you want to look good for the people that are watching you, or for the filming, or for my YouTube, or whatever, but I also want to feel really good, and I want to feel really, like, authentic, and, like, that, you know, I can almost convince myself a little bit sometimes that the tail is real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this sounds totally crazy, and I am an adult, and I do pay my taxes, and, like, you know what I mean? But it's more about the experience overall versus having a lot of extra fins. Like, I have a lot of tails with a lot of, sorry, It hurts so much. I do have tails with a lot of extra fins. I've tried long dorsal fins from my bum down to my feet. I've tried that. Don't like it. I've had... The only dorsal fins I've been a fan of are the ones that go from my knees to, like, midway down, or just above my ankle bone, like the Achilles, right around there. I think those look classy. And I do like having some, like, pectoral fins. But because I kind of feel like... I don't know if you would like just evolution and stuff. Like, I try and think about it from that standpoint as well. But mostly I just want to give myself a really comfortable experience. And while it really looks cool, I want to feel, comfortable in my mermaid tail. So there's the crazy. I hope that was like some kind of an explanation. So it's not for lack of being able to do it. I've done them like you've got fins on the bottom here. This one's got fins here, 2 pectoral and a dorsal. This one's got pectoral and dorsal. That one's got heel fins, pectoral fins, dorsal fin. Actually, 2 sets of pectoral fins. So, like, it's not like I can't do it. They drag. Like, it causes drag, and it can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. So, all right, noodles. My shell sequins come from a place called Cartwright. Let me just look it up for you really quick, girly. Where is it? Yeah, I can't find it. That is... Okay, so this is Cartwright.com. This is Cartwright sequins. You have to do a little bit of digging to find them, and I know that they've gotten rid of a bunch. So I actually stocked up. I've got it. With the duties and everything I had to pay, it came to $100 for all of these. So there's stuff on the top, but this is all sequins in there. I love that thing. A coworker got me that little purple bibbies. But yeah, so there's all kinds of sequins on there. Now, the thing about the shell sequins where I'm like, because they kind of look like scales, I kind of feel like it almost makes less sense to use them when you already have scales painted on. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm starting to feel like I actually prefer the round sequins, which I used a lot more of on that tail. But I just feel like it's almost redundant to use shells, like the shell sequins with the scales. It feels kind of weird. I sound amazing. Sorry guys, this is not my most glamorous day today. I appreciate you all bearing with me and the disgustingness that is me right now, but it's just I feel so lousy. Sylvester, what tails are you doing for Halloween and Christmas because the holiday season is coming? Well, I can give you a sneak peek. Now, my patrons are the only ones who get to see this actually in progress, and my fishy friends in the neighborhood, but I can show you part of it, which I picked up. So, it is mermaid related, but, oh my gosh, this is awkward. This is part of it. There you go. So, there you go. And, yes, that's all you're going to get to see. But it's going to be awesome. But I can tell you that my dog is going as a Wookiee. And, that's actually going to be the thing I just showed you is actually for Fan Expo. I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween this year. Because Alfie's going as a Wookiee. And I really want to go as I don't know what. Like, honestly, I keep going to those Spirit Halloween stores trying to find, I don't know, like a Han Solo outfit or something, and there's just nothing, and I haven't had time to go to, like, Value Village, so I might just bust out one of my old Jedi outfits and just do, like, random Jedi and Wookiee friend. I don't know. It's just, he sounds like a Wookiee. Like, when he... What the hell is that? Is this gonna be like that time where I heard somebody coming up the stairs with a chainsaw? Guys! I'm scared. Even the dog is scared. Oh, puppy! Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, he's shaking. It's okay. No, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, why is he shaking? So not only do I have an anxiety problem, my dog's got an anxiety problem. It's okay, puppies. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. No. That scared me too. No, it scared me too. I know, you're fine. You're fine. Just let me finish the live stream, okay? Just half an hour more. It's okay, puppy. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Thanks, Martin. I appreciate that. And Chad and Kim. Thanks, guys. Just feel... It's been 3 days of not being able to swallow properly, and poor guy, I feel really bad. He's shaking so bad. Oh, this is awful, you guys. You're okay. Don't keep listening for it. That's making it worse, sweetie. It's making it worse. The bird's not freaking out, so I don't think it was thunder, because sometimes she freaks out, too. I don't know, maybe I should put her away. Okay, anyways. This is the most random live stream ever. I should just not even post this afterwards. Sweetheart Herrera, would you consider making yourself a different species of mermaid? Like octopus, Ursula, shrimp, or clam, since you can make swimmable tails? I've not really ever thought of... I sort of have in my mind... Poor baby. Oh, you're okay. I have in my mind what a mermaid should be. So I don't know if I'd ever try something new. Ursula might be a fun one to do. If anything, to do a dress. Oh, honey, I know. I'm sorry. There you go. It's just a car. It's just a car, baby. Oh, God. You guys, it breaks my heart. How can you tell a dog, like, hey, by the way, it's nothing scary. I'm reading minds now, yep. You were bacon? And you'll be the Monopoly guy? Tony, that's amazing. Bacon for Halloween. Honey, I know. Shh. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. No. Shh. Combined fandoms, a planet of mermaids in a galaxy far, far away. FD. This is it. This is why you win all things, okay? Right there. It's thoughts like that, man. It comes together. It's awesome. Oh, man. I really hope it's not thundering outside, you guys, or this is going to be a long night. Because this is what he does. You'll wait till the panting starts, then it gets really real. Then I might actually have to cut this off just so I can, like, hold him properly without scrolling. You're fine. You're fine. Fish alien from Return of the Jedi. Oh my God. With the whole, like, mask or something. Oh, jeez. Oh, FD, our miniature schnauzer is the same way with Thunder. Poor little guy. I know, this is rough, guys. You can see him on the footage, like, shaking. This is just so brutal. And my bird is just being an absolute airhead. Hey, what are you doing, weirdo? I'm talking to you. I never let her stay up this late, so this is kind of a treat for her. Oh man, Tony, I was in Kmart to check their discount DVDs and cut down the Halloween costume aisle and saw the bacon costume. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. That's magical, man. That's amazing. Oh, he's finally stopped shaking. There we go. But bacon, I remember there was somebody who showed up as a banana once, which was really good. See, the industry that I'm in, like, everybody shows up to work in, like, it's hardcore. Like, this is not, like, fluff. Like, we all come to work fully decked out, like, head to toe. People dye their hair. There's, like, multiple pieces to costumes. Like, the dogs all dress up. Like, it's legit. It's pretty intense. Oh, he's okay now, you guys. He stopped shaking. My little Murdog. Everybody wanted me to dress him up like the Little Mermaid, but I was like, he's a boy. He doesn't want to be... Because, like, boys can be mermaids. That's not what I'm saying. The costume specifically was the Little Mermaid. Like, it was Ariel. It had the hair and the seashell boobs and, like, the tail and everything. Like, I could maybe make him like a Murdog. Oh, so. And then everybody at work, of course, they know that I've got the tail, so they're all like... come in one of your tails, and I'm like, well, unless you plan on carrying all, 160 some odd pounds of me around, good luck. And I'm a big girl, too. Like, I'm almost 5'10". Like, good luck with that. takes like 2 people to move me. Alfie could be Flounder. Boy, if I could get a little Flounder fishy costume. Boy, if you guys could see what's going on right now. Like, look at that. Look at that face. Does this not just kill you right there? I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I want to tell him that everything's okay. Ah, man. It's intense. Pets, man. Such a cute face. Yeah, I imagine, Martin. You know what? They'd have mer dogs and mer cats, right? And you're just over there shredding your toy like the little airhead that you are. I'm gonna have to cut there's string on this toy that she's chewing on. Such a bad bird. What are you gonna do? Oh man, 8:40, wow. And I've actually caught up to everybody. That's kind of amazing. I feel like this has just been the most random stream ever. Oh, God. Ah! Can't live like this, guys. It's too much. There can't be this many things wrong with me, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you ready to go back on the floor? You gonna go back on the floor? Okay. Let's get your sister. Hey, sister bird. No. Up, up. Thank you. Sweetheart Herrera, have you had any kind of offers or invitation, like for event, advertised show, or party? How much do you think all tail swimmers get paid per show, hour, etc.? That's a good question. And I probably have enough time to answer that, too. So I have done kids' parties, mermaid sightings where I'm at the beach and kids come and see me and stuff. I've done a boat show. I've done a couple of my own, like, publicity stunts around Vancouver. What else have I done? Public swims with kids, like what I'm going to be doing on Friday. And I've done a couple of those out actually in Hope. And what else have I done? I'm trying to think of what else I've done now. I was offered to do a photo shoot for a magazine. I turned it down because because I was in that car accident and couldn't freaking do anything. I'm not bitter. Not even a little bit. Whatever. But when I do it, I typically know in advance how long I'm going to be needed for, so I'll be able to give a quote of what it's going to cost in advance versus getting paid. Like, it'll be per hour. Some people do packages where they'll have like a package. You'll get this much time, you get, mermaid photos are included or whatever. So it's also really going to... Thank you. Yes, Kim. I also hosted a mermaid meetup at Watermania. And there was a mermaid swim at the Canada Games pool back when they actually let mermaids swim there, which was really good. So pay will depend on a lot of factors, I find a lot of people really undercharge for what they do when you think of what it, because you have to factor things in, like your tail repairs, what it costs you to actually buy one of these things. If you had to get into debt for it, you have to factor that in. What is your insurance cost? If you have to hire somebody to... Don't flirt with me. I can't let her do that, otherwise she thinks she needs to start laying eggs. It's terrible. Like, the neck thing that she does is her way of flirting. She wants to regurgitate food for me. But yeah, it'll definitely vary if you're somebody who does this part-time, if you're somebody who does it full-time, and that kind of thing. So, no, I don't want your regurg. I really don't. But I love you. I do. So yeah, it'll definitely vary, but I'm not going to say, how much I make. It's kind of inappropriate to talk about that kind of thing. And, But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to be a professional mermaid without also doing, kids' parties, right? So I don't do, kids' parties and stuff anymore. The thing I'm doing on Friday, I'm doing that's, sort of a special, not so much a one-off, but a one-off that I do them occasionally when I'm up to it, so. Sylvester, can you be a merpirate for Halloween? I don't know. Like, I just don't know if it's gonna go with Alfie's costume. Like, it's kind of weird that we're not, like, because last year we were both Pikachu. Like, I was a big Pikachu and he was a little Pikachu, and I had a Pokeball, and then Eric was our, like, Pokemon trainer and stuff, so, yeah, what she said. Although, it would be, he'd be my parrot, right? My little pirate parrot. So that's possible. That's possible. But yeah, everybody, like, in the mermaid communities, like, the definition of, like, professional mermaid has always, or has started to become, like, oh, if you don't do kids' birthday parties, you're not, like, a professional mermaid. But it's, like, in my mind, if you get paid to be a mermaid, you're a professional mermaid. Like, she agrees with me. Right? Yeah. No, don't flirt with me. I'm not talking to you. Alright, any other mermaid related questions you guys want me to answer while we all sit here and chill? Right? I'm gonna also share the link with you guys so you can check out the new merch and the new leggings and stuff that I have done. I'm gonna have another discount code up soon for, like, an autumn. I haven't decided what yet. Hey, Featherbutt. Featherbutt. Sweetheart Herrera, if you have a bigger, better space to work on tails, would I consider doing this as my full-time job? Yes, absolutely. If I could do the YouTube and the swimming and the tail making full-time, I would absolutely do that full-time. So, as long as I could still do some art on the side, because I do still really enjoy my art. Have I considered making a book? I have considered making a book. I have two that I can't really say they're in, like, progress so much as, like, I've been making notes for two ideas that I have for mermaid-related books. I don't have a lot of confidence as a writer, but that's what editors are for, I guess. I feel like I've got some good ideas, but that's because I grew up learning 3 different languages, so I blame that if I can. Mermaids in basketball, I'm sure Eric would like that. I'm terrible at basketball. Really bad. The only reason kids ever wanted me to play is because I've always been, like, this much taller than everybody, so. Tail of the tail, but not sure where to go with it. Tony, that sounds pretty cool. Oh, Mom, thanks. My mom is actually an exceptional writer, you guys. It's really, really good. Mom, do you have any of your stuff that I could share somewhere? I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze because it's gonna launch my neck out again. Please don't make me sneeze. Well, thanks, Mom. You're very sweet. Have you considered to have a designer fit earplug and nose plug? I actually have custom earplugs. I don't know if I can actually wear them swimming. I've never asked. They're vented, so they don't go all the way, they're not, like, solid, so I can still hear, because I have a, I forget what it's called now. I have extreme sensitivity to the sounds of people chewing. So sometimes I have to wear earplugs. It's also, like, tapping sounds, repetitive noise. Sometimes you trigger my problems. And then my brain just, like, stops being able to compute and I'll repeat myself. So if you've ever noticed me, like, in my videos, I have lots of cuts. Here I don't, so sometimes you guys will see me stutter or say the same thing a couple of times over. It's because usually I hear something in the background that's, like, pay attention to me! Very distracting. That sounds really awesome, though. Wow, Tony, have you thought of, like, publishing it? Or going, like, you should finish it off, man. Man, yeah, writing is something that scares me. I have a story that I wrote in high school that I didn't let anybody except for the teacher read. I did actually pretty well on that assignment, but I've always just thought I wasn't good enough to do it, you know, or that it had to be perfect, like, the first time. And, yeah, that's not the case. Are you shaking again? No, there's no more shaking. There's no more shaking. No, there's no more shaking. What do you want from me? Come here. I can't reach you. You went up here? Oh my god. He just jumped up. I'm on a high, like, chair, by the way. This is, like, a chair that's, like, up, way up off the ground. It's crazy. Oh, that's awesome. I'm on DeviantArt, too, guys, if you ever wanted to come see my art. You know, because I make art and stuff. I have a couple of art accounts on here, actually. But, I haven't ever really been... That is me. Don't tell me that's not me. That's me. DeviantArt. You're such a goofball. Here we go. Here's me. So I make the arts. Sweetheart Herrera, can you make a video on how do I wash and care for my tails? Yes, I have actually been meaning to do that. I have a couple that I have to make. I have to make a new version of how to put your monofin in your tail, and how to care for your tail, because not a lot of people like know. A lot of people are really abusive to their fabric tails, and it bums me out so hard. I watch what people do, and I'm like, man, why are you yanking on it? Why are you ripping on it? Like, be gentle. You know, you can't expect something to last forever if you're just gonna rip at it. I just make this face. Makes me crazy. Oh, man. Martin Gamble, I love your artwork. Oh, is that at me? Oh, thank you. Oh, geez. Moongazer? Is that you, April? Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. That's great. I feel so loved. Everybody's coming out to my stream tonight. Oh, my tail is... Oh, wow. Yeah, my tails are... Like, I do consider them to be, like, artwork, you know? Oh, here comes Mom with the awesome, the recommendations for the books. Excellent. Martin Gamble, yes, your pictures are amazing. Thank you so much. That means a lot, you know? I feel a little more confident about my artwork, I think, sometimes than I do about things like writing or other things that I do, because I actually it's what I do for a living. Like, I art for a living, so I feel better about that, because I've been doing that for years, so I feel less, like, inadequate as a human being or as a writer. Where did I get to? Sylvester, I really hope you feel better. Thank you. Could I make an acrylic tail? Like, acrylic tails like, oh, there it is. Do you mean like the hard acrylic tails like these guys? This is not, I did not make this. This was a gift, actually, from one of the mermaids who I'm going to be sponsoring. Ah, it's so pretty, right? I freaking love it. So, yeah, so she gave me this. And it kind of looks like goldfish. But yeah, I have never actually tried to make, like, acrylic, or this is like, is it not, ooh, fucking dropping stuff all over the place now? Okay, we're good. We're good. But I've never actually tried, like, actually, I have made, oh, I did make these. I made, I'm not actually sure what they're attached to, but can you see them on my wall? They are charms for, like, Christmas tree ornaments. So, but they're not, like, they're not acrylic. They're, you don't bake it, but it's by Crayola, and it just dries. I forget what it's called now. Oh, sorry. Moongazer, oh, since I'm getting my new tail, did you want to do a silicone versus fabric tail comparison video? Yes, I would love to. That would be really awesome. Because I don't have access to a silicone tail, obviously I make all of my stuff fabric. Okay. Oh, Eric. Hey, hon. You better be safe out there in the dark. Playing your basketball. Where else did I get to here? Keychains. No, I haven't made any keychains. You know, I was recommended, there was a site that I was recommended to by a coworker, and I was thinking of making enamel pins. But they're super expensive to make. But they're really pretty, so I think I want to do that. Yeah, I threw Eric outside again, Chad. I just hucked him right out there. I was like, get out, you just done. He went to play basketball, man. Come on, I'm not a monster. Model magic! Thank you, Kim. What would I do without you? Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, man. I feel so out of it. There's 5 minutes to go. I just really didn't want to cancel on you guys, but I am so not on my game tonight. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in, though. I just feel so, like, crappy. Moongazer, what have you not seen since last? I haven't shown you these two guys. These are new. And then these two back there, the yellow and the purple, they're still super, like, works in progress that I've not spent any time on. The stuff that I've been working on is just my shop stuff. So just this, I will share it again. Just the stuff that's in here. So like I've updated my leggings, my leggings, and I added 2 new tails to the shop, and then yeah, the artwork and stuff is still up there. But that's like what's been taking all of my time. So much of my time. Yeah, mermaid leggings, do it. You know you want to. Yep, I actually have a couple of other things. Yes, and Mermaid Moongazer, yes, I will have a listing for custom leggings. You can also, like, guys, if you wanted custom colored leggings and I don't have the listing up yet, we can still talk about it. They're going to be the same price as what's up there now. So, I think so anyways. But, God, this is so uncomfortable. But yeah, so if you have a tail and you want me to make you custom leggings to match said tail, I can do that. That's a thing I can do. I'm very excited about that. So that was another thing I was going to offer on there. I just haven't gotten around to do it. I'm also making those tops, you know, the matching top that I made to match this guy. I am going to be offering that as a thing as well. Now those ones are more limited with sizing, unfortunately, until I learn how to make them myself. If it's ever going to happen. But the company that I use to make them, it's all Canadian based. All the fabric and everything is like made from a mill in Canada, so I still feel pretty good about where I get them done. Like, yeah, that'd be awesome, Moongazer. Yeah, definitely hit me up. It'll be good. Yeah, and I will hopefully just get it. I'm also trying to figure out what I would do for the picture on this site. Like, what kind of... I need, like, a photo or something of, like, blank leggings. Like, I will make you these or something. I don't know. So, yeah, this is my first attempt at an online shop where it's, like, me, that's, like, not, like, on Redbubble or on wherever, where I'm trying to have this stuff all in one space. I know, you have to go outside. I know, I get it. Where did she go? Oh, she's on her bed. Okay. Yes, I speak bird. Be impressed. Be very impressed. It's actually true, though. We have little squeaks and stuff. Like, I can make certain noises and know what she means when she makes certain noises. It's pretty funny. So, yeah. On that note, it's 8:58. I will say I've been a trooper because I'm probably going to cry after this. Because, honestly, that's how crappy I feel right now. Yes, Mermaid Moongazer, yes, she... Oh, you didn't see her! Okay, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. After, you know, a message from our sponsors, haha. Come here, I want to show you to everybody. I want to show you to all the peoples. Mermaid Moongazer didn't see you. She didn't see you. She's gonna see you now. There she is. There's the burb. There's the burb who gets free run of the whole place. Not all the time. She has a cage. But there, she says hi to everybody. She's, hi guys. Oh, get snookies. I get nookies. Such a weirdo. Okay. I speak bird, but I do. It's really true. Like, that's me telling her I love her. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. I'm a crazy bird lady. What are you gonna do? You guys knew when you signed up to this channel, okay? You knew what you were getting yourselves into. There's no mystery here, but it's 9 o'clock, so thank you so much to all of you guys for putting up with all of this, because it's been amazing, and I promise I will be less of a psycho next Tuesday, hopefully, because I actually have... Do I have my appointment next, or is it on Friday? Anyways, I'm going in for an ultrasound to see what's wrong, because there's something stuck here, and it's great. But yeah, so if you like this video, or you want me to feel better, give me a thumbs up, please. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, so that you can see the future videos where I look a little bit more put together and not a little bit so crappy. Oh man, and yeah, a huge shout out to my mod FD, keeping all those people in line. I appreciate it. And thank you so much to everybody for the well wishes for my bird and for me. We both really appreciate it. It's been a rough couple of days, guys. And now I'm going to go put her to bed because it's an hour past her bedtime, okay? Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I love you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Bye. Say bye to the burb. She's so cute. There's people messaging me, so I can't sign off. Bye.